Hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Cathy Plays Classics goes back to the beginning.
The beginning.
The first game ever.
Ever?
That's not true.
This is the first game ever?
No, that's not true.
This is the first game ever for the NES?
I think so.
I don't know.
You know what? I'll look that up later. This is the first video game I ever played ever.
Ever played ever?
Yes, first game I ever played ever.
Wow.
If you look at my
and it was this combo?
It was this exact cartridge.
Okay.
That we're playing on.
I just didn't know if this is one of the ones that we got.
No. It was
replaced, I guess.
If you look at if you're watching this on YouTube and you look at my YouTube profile picture, there's a picture of my brother playing Duck Hunt and me in the foreground freaking the fuck out because this is it. I mean, this is how we get to where we're at now.
We need to get one of them Duck Hunt guns. Can we do that?
Well, I'll get to that. Let me get my preamble over
Okay, with. I'll be quiet.
You ain't gotta be quiet, but just don't skip ahead of me.
I don't know what your plan is.
So
we don't talk about this.
Super Mario Brothers. I mean, what can you say?
I mean, I've played this game before.
You've played this game before. Now you've played Mario Maker. You played. None of this will be unfamiliar to you. Maybe like level layouts and stuff like that. But when we start playing 109 or so, there might be more before we get to the end.
There will be.
There will be more. 100 plus, let's say that. NES games where you start at. So we're gonna go alphabetically after this, but where do you start? You start with Mario. 100% of the time.
Okay.
So we got Mario. We got Mario 2. We got Mario 3. We're gonna get those done because when you name a show called Cathy Plays Classics, you have to play Mario.
That's true. Let me say that I never played an NES until I met you.
Because my middle name is NES.
No, it ain't. But I started out with Super Nintendo.
So let's go over this.
But I have developed an obsession with collecting these games.
It's because they're like cool.
They're fun to collect.
They're cool and fun. They're simple. They're complex at the same time. They look pretty. They look cool on a shelf.
They do. All true.
So this is my original NES. My original Super Mario Brothers. It was like Christmas, let's say 89.
I was 2.
I think I was 5 years old when we moved into our new house. And we got NES. I think they called it a power pack at the time. I'm not sure, but it came with 2 NES controllers, which I still have. The Zapper, which I don't have.
Is that the gun?
That's the gun.
What happened to that?
And I don't know. And this Mario Duck Hunt combo. So this is where I'm going to eulogize Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt is not a great game.
Yes, it is.
Duck Hunt would be worth playing, but we don't have the Zapper, A, and B.
You have to have the Zapper.
That's just a way of a rephrasing of what I just said.
I know, but I'm just saying that that's important. We can't play
It's important because we're actually playing on an NES. We can't do it any other way. There might be a way of emulating the Zapper.
Can we get a Zapper?
Sure, we can, but this is the other problem. This is the other problem.
What is it?
Zappers do not work on modern monitors, televisions, anything like that. They only work on televisions like that. Yes, because it's literally something about when you press the button, the screen turns like black, and the things that you're trying to shoot turn into little white squares, and it's reading off of that. And something about the refresh rate of a monitor or a modern television, it doesn't work.
That's interesting.
It doesn't. It would not work. Even if I had a Zapper right here and I could, clang it, we couldn't play Duck Hunt. or it would be bad. But I played a lot of Duck Hunt. I played a lot of Clay Shooter actually, which is like game C of Duck Hunt. So this is how. Don't.
Sorry.
I know it's really close.
I got bit by mosquitoes outside.
So this is Your like meta strategy is to not ever scratch, but you were sitting there scratching. So I got it on videotape that you're lying.
But my other one's almost gone that I haven't scratched.
So this is how I envision this to go, because Mario it's a simple game. You know how you've played Mario games. You know what to do. You've played this one before, even if you don't necessarily remember it. But there's things about this game that you can miss. So
like what?
Well, we'll get there, and I'm gonna just let you play until you run out of lives, and then we'll start again, and I'll show you the things you missed.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
So just hit the A button. This is it. 1985. That's when the NES launched. So I guess this was a launch game. Maybe not in America. Maybe Super Mario Brothers was a launch game in America. In Japan, I think it wasn't. I think you probably had the original Mario Brothers, which is a totally different game.
You know what I hate about Mario?
What's that?
Being timed.
You got a ton of time. Not necessarily seconds, because those are really fast seconds. You know what I hate about watching you play Mario? You never, ever run.
Nope.
And I know when you're playing with modern controllers, that might be kind of weird because you have like 4 face buttons. With the NES, you have 2 face buttons. It's not hard to hold down the B button.
Trying to go in the tunnels.
The pipes, you mean?
Yeah.
So you got your Goombas. The coins. I mean, this is Mario. I mean, we're, what, 30 seconds into your playthrough and you basically seen half the game?
Is there a way that you can, like, skip levels in this level?
In this level? No.
Yeah.
But, I won't tell you that until, you know, because I want you to see a castle, I want you to see Bowser.
Am I jumping ahead?
Not really. Everybody knows about warp zones. It's not a secret, but I mean, if you don't know how to get there, then
that was the easiest level.
It's the first level, and you bypass most of it by going in that pipe.
Oh.
You bypass a good chunk of it. Also, you didn't get any fireworks. I believe the fireworks are kind of a. It depends on your score at the end of the game. At the end of the level, you get fireworks based on that.
And I didn't have a good score?
No, it is like certain numbers in your score that determine how many fireworks you get. Sometimes you get 1 firework. Sometimes you get like 5.
Oh man, I can't go back.
No, you can't go back. You cannot go left in Mario.
That's really depressing.
This game is 2 years older than you are. Guess what? You couldn't go left.
Why not?
Because they want you to go forward. Like the game is ahead, not behind you.
No, this is the one where you skip. Ain't it?
Well, if you know how to skip, I won't ask you to not skip.
Okay.
If it can be helped.
Ah! That wasn't good.
Because I want to see a castle, I want to see Bowser, I want to see that stuff.
If I make it.
I mean, you have to survive 4 levels like this before you get to a castle. Or 3 levels like this. The castle's 1-4 usually. It's the 4th level of the world.
Shit.
So you can't bust bricks when you're small.
Yeah.
These are all things that, I mean, everybody knows. It's Mario. Like, what do you say?
It is Mario. What? Oh man! I landed in between the Goombas.
So one of the things that kind of weirded me out when I was a kid is that the Goombas change color underground.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, they're underground. They don't have any light on, right? So they would be a different color. But why is it in Mario a different color?
Good point.
You know what I think it is?
What?
I think the hardware was so new at the time, and they thought that the NES had a certain amount of, well, the NES definitely had a certain amount of colors it could display on the screen at once.
Yeah.
So they went with the bare minimum. But I think future games would figure it out better.
How do I get through there?
Like that. You could also run and slide kind of if you hold down, you'll go underneath it too. But you never run, so you'll never figure that out.
Oh. Got him.
I think in one of those blocks is the one up above you. Yep,
oh, I found it. How am I gonna get it?
You just have to follow it, and then eventually the blocks will end. You gotta catch it. Or you dead.
Oh man.
Or
Or I miss it.
Just say fuck it.
Fuck it.
So playing this and like playing Mario Maker a few months ago, what do you think? Do you think Mario Maker is faithful to this stuff?
Yeah.
Haven't made a few Mario Maker levels.
Do you disagree?
In Super Mario Brothers 1 form. Yeah. I feel like this is way simpler than the stuff they did. So this is level 2. You get the trees. It's kind of hard to think of those as like trees.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, what? Those are trees? Oh, I thought I could jump up on those.
Mm-mm. So important distinction to make about. You saw a red Koopa Troopa.
I did.
Koopa Troopas come in red and green. Green ones will walk off the edge every single time. They'll just walk straight, no matter which way they're pointing, and they'll walk off the edge. Red ones will not. They'll sense an edge and they'll turn around.
Look at what I got.
Same thing with Mario Maker that we learned. If you make a red Koopa Troopa and give it wings, it will fly. If you make a green Koopa Troopa and give it wings, it will just bounce.
Right?
Yep.
Shit.
This is when you have to learn how to dash, run, whatever. So you want to know one of my weirdest memories?
What?
As a child, that I've never been able to verify ever.
That red one just.
You're running out of time. You're running out of time. Okay, I'm gonna explain this to you.
Okay.
So yeah, 1-4 is. I think I was wrong saying it was 1-2 earlier. But so that little screen right there, you saw it. Hit the pause button so I can explain this. You saw that little screen that said that had a little picture of Mario and his lives, right? If you look at the picture of my YouTube profile picture, the place that we're playing the NES in was our living room at the time. Because it was Christmas morning and we had just gotten it and we hooked it up on the TV. That's not where it stayed at. It went to my brother's bedroom or something. It was technically his, but I mean he ain't got it now. Fuck it, it's mine.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
I told him I've said that several times. But this memory comes from it still being in the living room, so it must have been like, December 26th, 27th, something like that. It's still embedded in my memory. At the start of a level, I saw a Mario that was flame-colored Mario with the white and the red, who was little, on that screen.
How's that possible?
I don't know. It's not possible. I don't know if the game kind of glitched out, maybe because it's all.
Are you sure that's real?
I still remember it.
What if you made up memories? People do that.
I don't. Considering how long I've had this memory in my head, I don't think that's true.
I don't believe that shit.
But here's what. No, I'm not thinking there was some secret in the game that I found that no one else found 35 years later. What I think happened was that that's all physical context in there. One little thing. It was a brand new system, but one little thing could mess anything up. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a optical drive. It's physical things. I've got a thing of alcohol solution here and some Q-tips to clean off the physical contents of cartridges just so they work, let alone work 100%. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just something like a little hair got caught in there and it just made them, I don't know, just turned the color weird. But I've literally had that memory in my head since I was 5 or 6. So that's all I have to say.
Mario's Billy right now. No, that's his knee.
This is knee, yeah.
Okay, can I continue?
Yes. That was longer than I wanted it to be, but I had to get that out of my head because it's been there for forever.
That thing is moving really fast. Ah!
Mm. You ain't gonna make it to a Bowser. Damn.
These games be hard.
So when you start running, when you reach like 100 seconds or 90 seconds, the music gets faster. And on these levels, it sounds just like the craziest thing in the world. You really need to you need to be holding down that run button. You know how I tell you to hold down the run button?
Game over. What do I have to do?
My original plan failed. I think you just try again. And then third trial, I'll tell you everything. Well, not everything. I'll tell you what I've done. You know what? Fuck it. I'll tell you one thing right now. Don't go in the pipes yet. Don't go in any pipes at all.
Okay.
Just keep going. Okay. That hill right there, stop. Jump. There. A little to the right. That's left. You still going left? Maybe it's left. It's above the hill.
I see
there it is.
Up there.
You got hidden blocks and one up. So that gives you an extra life for your castle at some point. That's what I'll tell you. That's secret number 1. You didn't know about that, did you?
No.
And I played this game. I played just about every NES game without any guidance at all. I didn't subscribe to Nintendo Power till like late Super Nintendo N64 was about to come out. I didn't read a lot of game magazines. My brother did, and I would read them, and I would just look for like Sega Genesis codes or something like that. But I didn't look for like how to beat games. You know what I mean? It wasn't like walkthroughs or anything. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah. It does.
So like that secret 1-up, I just kind of found. But the warp zone, I think my brother told me about. It was a couple of things that he told me about.
How are you supposed to get on the top, man?
You gotta run. You gotta run. Hold down the B button. Don't be afraid of the B button.
I'm afraid of the B button because you're a B.
You're a B. You press the B button all the time in life.
Not in Mario. Oh, man.
You know the first time I ever saw a walkthrough of a game was?
No.
So I had a friend, Brandon, growing up. He lived like 2 houses down. I probably talked about him before. We both had an NES. We both had Zelda. And his like parents were like in Zelda for some reason.
What? Really?
Well, not for some reason. It was a good game.
I don't think you told me that.
When I say into it, I mean just like they played it. You know what I mean? Like, I could, like, being that age, I couldn't imagine an adult playing an NES game at all. That would have blown my mind.
Not anymore.
I mean, yes, I'm an adult playing an NES game.
But even older people.
Sure, but they had a book. It was like. It was just a book. It wasn't like a modern, not modern strategy guide. Like strategy guides are like fucking dead in the water. But imagine like a Prima guide that you would buy at the fucking Barnes and Noble with all the color pictures and all that stuff. It wasn't that. It was a book, just text, just raw text on how to play Zelda, like how to beat the dungeons and stuff. Like this is crazy. And like it was like the unofficial guide to beat Zelda or whatever. Like it was all unofficial art. And they were deep into that game, man. But by the time I met Brandon, I'd played a lot of Zelda. Maybe not. That's probably not true. But I did play a lot of Zelda. And I didn't ever use that book. I just remember seeing it and looking at it. Like, this is weird. I would play a lot of my brother's Zelda file. Well,
that's rude.
I shouldn't. I should say this story for Zelda. This is Mario. We got Zelda. Zelda's definitely in the pipeline. We've got.
They're all in the pipeline.
Not all of them. We've
yes,
got.
They are.
No. We've got. If you could think of an NES game right now at the top of your head, we probably have it, except for Contra. That's a game that a lot of people look back fondly on. We don't have any Contra games.
Why not?
We just don't.
We need to get them.
I saw Contra in Chicago.
Why didn't we get it?
Because
we were already getting so many other games.
We were getting a lot of games, and I feel like it was like $30, which
would have been a lot for us.
The most expensive game we bought there was Castlevania 3, which was $30, and that's the one I wanted. That's the one I was looking for besides Mega Man 4, Mega Man 1. You got Mega Man 4 already.
No, just Mega Man 1.
Yeah, Mega Man 1, Contra Super C. Contra Force will be nice, but Contra Force was a late game. Any late NES games are fucking, they're probably, $100 plus, like Chippendales 2 or DuckTales 2 or stuff like that. So you're being time, you're standing there. So here we are, back at the castle. You still have the benefit of the extra life, I believe. I haven't been paying a lot of attention.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So.
Ah!
Interesting to note, in the original Super Mario Brothers, when you get hit while you're fire flowered up, I don't know what they call that. You don't go back to being Big Mario. You just go back.
Sad.
You just go straight to small. So you're getting close to Bowser. He's shooting the flames.
Well, I'm small.
You don't have to do much. Do you know how to beat Bowser in this?
No.
Hit this pause button. Halt. You were right there. Hit the pause button. Stop.
I'm gonna die.
You died already. Remember when I told you hit the pause button? You didn't. You just kept going. So let's study this screen right here. Mario's dead. Bowser's laughing. All you have to do is jump over him and hit that axe. And the bridge collapses under him and he falls into the lava. That's all you have to do. You could have done it if you listened when I said, hey, pause again. But you just kept going.
I just wanted to see Bowser.
So unpause it and die. Was something in your mind saying, he's not right, I'm not dead yet?
Yeah.
No, you were dead.
I didn't believe that shit. Ah!
Also, that question mark block that you keep avoiding every time that you come through probably has a mushroom in it.
Man, I should have got that. Too late now.
It's definitely too late because you can't run left. Don't be afraid of that B button. Because you jump further when you hold down the B button.
Shit!
You jump further when you hold down the B button. But you didn't jump at all there. You can't beat the first world of Mario Brothers. This is pathetic. It absolutely has a mushroom in it. Bye, mushroom. Peace out.
I knew I couldn't get it anyway, so I just left it.
I could totally get that shit. You just hit it, and you jump immediately up and right. It's yours. No, let's see.
Okay, this is the real deal. Shit! Shit!
Lucy didn't like that. Lucy, if we're gonna keep you here with all this sensitive shit around, and you just roaming around like a crazy person, you cannot bark at all.
She said whatever, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. You know that's what she's saying. You know how Lucy is.
And if I know y'all are seeing these like graphical glitches that happen like for a split second every so often,
Shit.
It's because that's how, like, sort of held together this shit is.
No!
So we saw Bowser. We saw a castle. I'm gonna call that a failure. So let's start again, and then I'll teach you the ways of the master. Hold down the B button. Don't get the. You didn't get the mushroom one.
Ah!
I didn't say run like a fucking crazy person. You get the mushroom. You get the one
That's
up.
why I don't like holding down the B button.
You can let it go when you need to stop. You gotta. It's like a vice grip on the B button. Jesus Christ. Let's use some brain power here.
That's how you play Mario, though. You just like hold it down and zoom.
I get the stuff that I need, though.
That's what you do.
Alright,
I'm holding
one
it
up.
down.
You missed it. You can't go back. We've already established this.
That's some bullshit.
This is pathetic. I didn't think you'd be this bad.
What you?
I honestly didn't think you. I thought you could beat Bowser. We get to World 2, and you know, have a good time. But man, and then you just like missing everything, not remembering stuff.
I just need to make it.
Died on the first level.
I just need to make it past this level.
You need to make it past the second level too, technically.
Yes!
Oh, great. You got 5,000 points instead of 100. Great.
That is great.
What do these points do for you and Mario?
They should have come up with something.
I don't think they do in Mario, but some of the NES games and like Sega Genesis games, stuff like that, you're about to get hit. Getting 1-ups and continues was tied to your score. Like Turtles in Time, when we played Turtles in Time, when you got a certain score, you got a 1-up. Okay, stop. You fucked up already. Yep. I told you to stop, and you kept jumping.
What about here?
Nope. You can get up there. You get to the top left. Do you?
You said get to the top left. What do you mean?
I'm beginning to think that you don't know the difference between left and right.
What do you want me to do?
Go to the left. You're on the left side now.
Yes.
But you weren't there before. Hit those blocks.
The ones at the top?
Yes. All of them. All of them you can hit. Clear out some room. Not those, but...
You said all of them on the left.
The ones above you.
These ones?
Yes. And that one. That's it. Okay. Now
Oh, man.
get back up there without scrolling the screen. Great. Great.
Okay.
Alright. Hold down the B button as hard as you can. Run and jump up there. Now you're up here.
I'm going.
Fuck the level. Except when this ends, so be careful.
Now what?
You just go. Just don't fall in that hole. Alright, ride this. This part's important. Ride it up. Do the same thing. Keep going. Welcome to the warp zone. So you go to world 2, 3, or 4.
4 is my favorite number.
Well, 4 is the hardest out of all of those. So welcome to the land of the lakitus and the spiny things. There's a piranha plant.
I hate lakitus.
For your ass. There he is, right there. Immediately throwing shit out.
Do you remember what lakitu?
I don't necessarily remember, but I'm pretty sure standard Mario rules apply where you could knock him out of his cloud and ride it.
I'm just gonna run.
Yes, you need to be running 100% of the time.
forget all that bullshit.
Because at some point, you're not going to be able to make jumps without running.
No! Now I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're fucked. I mean, you're fucked when I hit the power button, but...
Man! I need my fire flower.
I don't know. I'm sure there's something in some block somewhere. Like those.
Come here.
Yep. Yep. That's how it's done in Cathy Plays Classics. Game over. I feel pretty good about this.
I feel like you're an asshole.
I feel like you suck ass at Mario. You always have. You always will.
I don't know what to do about that.
You know what else I feel?
What?
I feel like maybe our next project is in somewhat jeopardy because your performance today.
Which is the second Super Mario?
No. The big one.
What?
I tell her these. I tell her what I'm gonna do, and then we start recording videos, and she acts like She doesn't. She has no clue what the hell is coming.
I thought we were playing all the Marios first.
Yes, that's not the big thing. The super thing.
Oh yeah.
Fuck! Jesus Christ!
I don't know what you're referring to.
Jesus, it's not that hard to figure out. It's like, what do? We play little games here now and then we play the entire game.
Yep.
What's that entire game gonna be? Who knows? Cause she don't know. I know. But I've told her like 5 times. She's making art for it right now.
I'm gonna play through Yoshi's Island. No, that you're playing through Yoshi's Island.
Just give it away right now.
What? That's what we were supposed to do, right?
Not tell everybody.
I thought that's why you were mentioning it.
Or I would have just told you. I'm trying to dance around it.
Well, y'all know.
She's not playing Yoshi's Island. You're not.
You are.
I'm talking about what you're playing. I'll be fine with Yoshi's Island. Are you kidding me?
Now I feel nervous and can't think about what I'm playing.
I just wish I could inject this woman with some intelligence.
You're making me nervous.
It'd make my life so much easier. You don't need to know. It's not even important. Fuck it. Super Mario Bros. 2 is next.
That's what I said.
I'm talking...
You're talking about the long game I'm going to play.
Yes. She's the densest person I've ever met. It's like trying to introduce information into uranium because it ain't gonna happen.
You're the meanest person I've ever met.
She's got the thickest skull. It's like, please just absorb this little bit of information. Nope. Nope. It's like bouncing a tennis ball off a brick wall and expecting it to go through. It's not gonna happen. Ever. Is it?
Don't talk to me.
Are you pissed?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pissed.
What?
Mario. What'd you think?
Don't ask me.
No one heard you because you're 10 feet away from the microphone.
It was hard as shit.
It's not that hard. Just because you couldn't beat the first world doesn't mean it's hard. You know what that means?
What?
It means you're bad. It also means I'll turn this NES off. Watch this. Power button style. And I'm going to hit F10 on the keyboard. You know what that means? Yep.